Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows, Hypnocrow. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome and thank you to each and every one of you guys, whether you are a returning subscriber or a brand new subscriber. I am very thankful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you give me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart and soul. All right, so I have some sage burning. So what we're doing is we are clearing out some negative energies, and I want you all to take a big deep breath in, exhale out through your mouth, and as you exhale out through your mouth, allow your mind to open to the messages and release anything heavy, because I feel a bit of a heaviness in the air. That's why I have some sage burning. So let's go ahead and get started. These are some weekend energies for this coming weekend. I believe today is the 11th, so they will be for like the 12th through the 14th or 15th. Usually they're the energies are 2 to 3 days out. So please take the messages as they resonate. This is a general message and you will receive it when you are meant to. So let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, what would you like to talk to the general collective about for this weekend? All right, so I do feel there could be something positive about to fall into your lap, collective. We have the gates of triumph coming out. Success expands in your life. There could be some sort of a new door opening where you see the sun is shining brightly down upon your journey. There's like a new horizon coming upon you, where there could have been doors closed in all areas of your life, but they specifically pointed out that heart right there. So there's definitely something positive in the air this weekend for the collective. Um, I feel like there could be some twists and turns, so be aware of that. But you know what? With every corner comes sometimes a good surprise. Not all surprises are negative. So I do feel there could be some good surprises around the corner coming perhaps this weekend or maybe sometime throughout next week. All right, but I do feel a lot of us are on the threshold of something great. We are in a moon, the gateway between a lunar eclipse and a new moon that is coming as well. So through that gateway, success lies ahead is what I feel. So I do feel by the time that new moon comes around, the sun will be moving from Taurus into Gemini, or Aries into Taurus, depending on if you follow the Vedic or the tropical astrology. I do feel a lot of us are coming out of a period of darkness. See, if you look, them trees look bare, they look dark. It reminds me of something from a Halloween scene, to be honest with you. But there's a lot of fresh green pasture that looks lush and beautiful and soft and full of life. Very inspiring. I feel like a very inspiring energy coming through here. So let's take a look at the bottom of the, oh my goodness, look at the bottom of the deck. A transformation. Yes, collective. All right, so a fresh new way of living emerges, and that is exactly right. So I will say, this is like that undercurrent energy, like a lot of, like I said, there's surprises around the corner where you're going to be rising up out of this dark Halloween scene. Like I feel like it's a very dark period, rising up out of that dark period as the phoenix rises up out of the ashes. To me, this would be a Kundalini card as well for some of you who may be looking for information about love. So there is definitely a transformation a new beginning, a new way of life in all areas. I feel like I said, the soft, lush green pasture where there is, I feel a big surprise coming, something maybe you did not see, because there's like corners, right? You're treading along and all of a sudden it's like, oh my goodness, I feel so good, and oh my goodness, no wonder I had to go through this, is kind of like what I'm feeling here. So let's go ahead and check into what area of your life that maybe wants to come out, and see if they'll give us an area of life or a little bit more information about this weekend energy. Okay. Oh, yeah. 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 All right. So, what is happening is you are shedding the transformation card. You are shedding, right? You are shedding. Let me show you something. You are shedding. What are you shedding? This snake energy. It's like you're this rebirth, right? Death, rebirth. And see how, this snake is almost like, it's almost perfect. It's almost a perfect infinity, right? But yet there's just a little piece missing, a little piece. And we're going to go back to that first card here. Like, you're right at the gates of something. You're right at the tail end of this period of darkness where the light is going to start shining brighter. The sun, the truth, there's going to be happiness, there's going to be prosperity, there's going to be new beginnings, new health, positive vibrations, right? Why? Because you're rising up out of this snake energy, and you are, what are you doing? You're rising up out of that snake energy because why? Because you've learned that lesson, and it's time to take what you have learned with that lesson, right? Take that wisdom. And oh, look at this. You're protected by angels. You're protected by angels on your journey while you're stepping into the unknown. Yeah. And when you stepped into the unknown, that's where you uncovered something. You uncovered something within yourself that gave you the wisdom and the knowledge that you needed to go through this purification process. So you really had to go through something. You really had to go through it. So there could be something, it could be something on the legal aspect as well. With the tower mode. Oh yeah, that's right. With the tower card in reverse, this was you becoming aware, right? You becoming aware of what? That wisdom. This one would be like the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Wands together. You had to go through all of these lessons, and every lesson that you had to go through, you come out of the other side through this spark, like this initiation. Like, you've really had to go through a lot, right? But it was all part of the divine plan. And Archangel Michael is coming through telling you, I've always been with you, even through your darkest moments, right? Even when you thought this situation would never end, I have always been with you. And see, look at that, um, the Queen of Clubs, which represents the Queen of Wands, right? That Queen of Wands energy going through that purification, right? You had to go through it. So for some of you, you could be a very magical person. But the reason why you had to go through it is because every lesson that you learned, now you're here to teach other people. You're here to teach other people them lessons. He's holding the sword of truth, right? This is why I feel it's Archangel Michael. That is also air energy, which would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy for those of you who are air signs. And we do have a little bit, we'll be moving into the air energy over the weekend if we're not already in it, right? I do feel somebody, we have underlining energy of this, somebody perhaps maybe there could be somebody who wants to offer you something, maybe give you an invite. Yeah, there was a challenge, some sort of a challenge. Um, their loyalty, I feel, was challenged, or maybe this person's loyalty may not have been challenged. There's a masculine energy coming through here. So what else? Yeah. So there was somebody was a little sly, a sly little dog. I feel like, see the chicken, I feel like with a chicken, there's a couple of different energies. I feel somebody may have been a little bit chicken or a little childish. And another energy I'm getting is chickens come out in the morning when the rooster crows, right? In the morning, first thing in the morning, you get up when the rooster crows, right? So this could be some sort of plan to maybe get up in the morning, right? Get up in the morning and go do something. We have the Nine of Wands coming through. Remember, I mentioned that earlier. The Nine of Wands, that wounded energy. I feel like somebody may feel a bit stuck in a situation as well. But I also feel you may feel stuck before, because again, you're stepping into the unknown, right? Back here, you're stepping into unknown territory. You're not sure because you can't see nothing, because you have the angels standing in front of you and protecting you, right? Um, and they're telling you you're exactly where you need to be. You are, because where you are at, you are uncovering something that is like very uh, successful, very bountiful, very bright. You got a dragon around you as well. You could, when you go to sleep at night, perhaps you have a dragon as a spirit animal who you may astral travel with. I don't know why, but that's really coming through pretty strong. And so I do feel with the fox coming through, there was a little bit of a sly, a cunning plan. There was a very strategic plan, and I feel like somebody could have been cramped for a little bit of time, or maybe they're looking back. See how this fox is looking back at this snake? So I feel like somebody is looking back at something. Hmm. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Let's flip it over. Okay, so now we have the star card. So to me, the star card is, see, we have the Six of Cups coming in down here. This could be this a bit of nostalgic energy. This could also have something to do with past life energy, because remember the mill come out of this deck and I put it back in a male energy. So the star card coming through tells us that we're being divinely guided, right? We're stepping into the unknown. Remember I said about Archangel Michael standing in front of us, protecting us. That's why we can't see anything, is because the angels are in front of us. And they're protecting us from something that's very important. I feel like there is some sort, like I said, I feel like there's a bit of a darkness around us this weekend, and that makes perfect sense with the tower and the snake, right? So I feel like that's what you're looking at. You're looking back at that, like, okay, the plan had a divine. I understand, right? With the star card, I understand why everything had to happen, right? Why perhaps you didn't see something coming, and you're looking back at the situation as, aha, they were standing in front of me and protecting me from getting bit by something. So let's keep going. Let's pull and see what some signs are. What are some signs? Right? Yeah, see, you could have been seeing rainbows. See the color red. They were protecting you, right? Helping you to feel safe. There is this renewal, right? The transformation, it's the underlining energy, a fresh new way, a renewal. So you're seeing the signs that this is happening. That's what you're turning back and look at, like, whoo, I made it through, man. I made it through the darkness. That was a hell of a journey. That's what I kind of feel like you're saying, or you're going to say when next weekend comes. All right, so let's go ahead and pull another card if anything else wants to come out. Yeah, right. Look, you're looking back at that, or looking back at that like, whew, man, look how long it took you to go through this field, like all this red, right? And I feel like through the journey, there's been a lot of twists and turns. Perhaps it maybe you didn't see coming. A lot of surprises, whether they were good or bad. Um, I do want to give everybody a fair warning. Beware of some sort of a legal issue that could pop up unexpectedly this week, but I feel like you're going to be okay because you get the divine and your ancestors around you protecting you. Could be something from the past, but again, they're telling you you're going to be okay because it's like a blessing in disguise is what I feel, especially with the memories card. Yeah, somebody could be coming through that's not so hospitable. Somebody maybe whom, is in there just to try to gather information, right? They're in there to try to enchant you and possibly even steal your energy. So be aware of that. Um, that could be what Archangel Michael was protecting you from as well. So that could be what you didn't see is what he was protecting you from, is what I feel. And when next week comes, when we hit upfield Aquarius, when the moon hits Aquarius, by I will say the 14th, which will be Sunday, you're going to look back at the situation and be like, whew, wow, I made it through this situation. I made it through. It's going to be like smooth sailing ahead. I feel like you're going to have some sort of an awakening. I feel like the angels are going to come around you and they're going to let you know that they protected you if you didn't already have that, if you didn't already recognize it. All right. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards. Let's get some more cards. This is my deck here. Yeah, right. So they're telling you the door is closed. Leave it closed. Um, the court case could be closed as well, right? There's a shadow energy here, and this is what I feel like you're rising up out of. This could be a bit of a codependency. This could be that shadow. Remember, I said somebody could have been sucking your energy, and Archangel Michael come in and cut the cord from that shadow and close the door. I feel like a lot of you, it's kind of like the same thing that I did. I took this sage, the smell of sage, and put an energetic boundary up around me. And since I did that and put it plainly out there that nobody could check in on my energies, I feel so much better. I feel like so refreshed. I've been sleeping a lot better. My moods have changed, and I kind of feel like that's what everybody who's going to watch this video, you're going to be feeling the same way. You're going to feel this sense of refresh, right? So I want to say this weekend, pay attention to your dreams. And Aquarius also sometimes are very deep thinkers, right? And there you are. You're like, wow. You're looking back like, thank goodness. Whew. All right, so let's pull from the next deck. Oh, yeah. So there it is. And I did have it in reverse. So for some of you, this news could be bad news. For some of you, this news could be good news. Some of you, I feel like you're going to be closing doors and leaving them closed and see how the gates are open. When you close one door, another door opens. And that's what Spirit wants to tell you that. And you need to look back throughout your past experiences, especially with the Six of Cups coming through here, and recognize. And I feel like a lot of you, it could be some patterns that you kept repeating that kept coming back around. See how that snake is almost reaching his tail? Things that are coming back around to bite you, right? Because he's almost got that tail again. He's come back around, right? So you could think as that as maybe sometimes some things are just destined to happen, especially with the star card coming through here. So yeah. So sometimes all news isn't always good news. And I feel like they're telling you don't allow that disrupt your positive vibes. They want you to stay in a bit of a positive vibe this weekend. So let's go ahead and pull a card. Yeah. And be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself for everything that you've accomplished, everything that you have been through, right? Everything that, yeah, all the good times. Remember the wisdom that you're gaining through that, the memories, right? All the wisdom that you've gained through everything that you have been through, everything that has bitten you. They want you to tell you to be proud of yourself. Because why? Because you were meant to go through that, right? You were a mystic, you were a healer. And they want you to see the bigger picture, right? The bigger picture of the fact that you've been sheltered along your journey, even when you felt like you were out in the cold, right? And that you keeping moving forward and persevering through all of these wounds and moving forward on your journey. See how the different colored flowers are here? It has caused a lot of growth. See the flowers, the smells. When you stop and remain in the present moment, there's where you learn to where you're being guided on your next step forward. See, he's all alone, right? He's all alone. So being more in the flow and trusting your journey and staying focused on where you're going, because you have a special mission and you have everything. It's like what has not killed you has only made you stronger. And they feel like that's your ancestors coming in and telling you that in big black and white letters. Be proud of that. Be proud of everything that you have been through, because if it hasn't killed you, it's only made you stronger. Yeah, right. So relax. So you could be perhaps maybe even maybe going on a trip to, yeah, look at that, wisdom and knowledge, right? What has not killed you has only made you stronger. It has only made you wiser, and now you are meant to share that wisdom, right? You are no longer clouded by this, like I feel somebody sucking your energy dry, somebody always coming back around, right? Always, I feel like somebody around you could have been like, their underlining energy is that they were very sly, sneaky, and they were like coming back around to like their energy I felt was a bit poisonous. All right, so let's keep going. Let's pull some couple tarot cards and see if we can get a little bit more about this weekend's energy. Let's get some closing messages. Closing messages for the collective as it pertains to this energy. Oh, yeah. 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 Yep. Look at this. So, like I said, pay attention to your dreams, that you're having a lot of premonition dreams, and these premonition dreams are giving you a lot of secrets that are unlocking a lot of truths, and I feel like that is what's happening. So, the end of the weekend, you're looking back at this and be like, whew, right? Thank God. I feel like for some of you, you're very gifted. You may have been in a very dark period because you may not have realized what was happening. Um, so I do feel that's why by Sunday you're gonna look back and be like, wow, you know. I do feel your ancestors come and visit you in your dreams. I feel like they give you a lot of messages in your dreams. I feel like around specifically the moon times. Um, See, you got the Eight of Cups here, right? So this is about walking away from something. So I feel like a lot of you need maybe to perhaps keep some of your secrets locked up and not give them away. And whenever you walk away, keep them secrets with you moving forward. Um, See how she's got that suitcase? I feel like they're telling you, remember I said about going on a trip? I feel like they're telling you to pack lightly because you're only going to relax. You're not going to do a fashion statement. I feel like it's a gift from your ancestors. I feel like you already seen it in your dreams. See how the crow is bringing in that key. So I feel like you need to pay attention. There could be some sort of a secret message maybe coming through this reading for you. But I feel specifically you really need to pay attention to your dreams. I'm getting 888 energy. I do feel there is, again, something opening up, moving forward, some sort of a surprise that maybe you don't see coming. But I really feel like for the lot of you, I feel like with the star and the moon, there's a lot of, you have premonition dreams, you are a clairvoyant, you have a lot of, you see things. It's like you see things beyond what's right in front of you. And I feel like, remember I said I feel like these are your ancestors, your past and loved ones coming through. Right here is a shadow in your dreams. Their message to you is be proud of yourself. You did the work. I feel like they're telling you be proud of yourself. You know what? That's exactly what they're telling you. Be proud of yourself, honey. You passed the test. You passed the test, and that's exactly what I'm going to label it. Be proud of yourself. You passed the test. Now you are getting a key that's going to unlock a new door. When one door closes, another one opens. Oh my goodness. And these two cards popped out. Yeah. I feel like, the Strength card and the Two of Cups in reverse. I feel like that's the test that you passed. You did not give in to your weaknesses, right? You did not give in. And I feel like instead of giving in, you trusted your intuition, right? So here we have, let's double clarify that. What's the Two of Cups and the Strength card here as it pertains to the underlining energy? It's going to have something to do with a relationship. When one door closes on one relationship, another door opens for another one. So basically, I feel like, again, you passed this test, is what they're telling you. And they want to tell you congratulations. That's what they're telling you now. You have this renewed sense of energy where something new is unlocking for you, perhaps a new relationship. Something perhaps maybe going on vacation somewhere near water. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I do feel this is your spirit guide coming through. Or this could be somebody coming into your dreams. And again, trying to maybe suck your energy. Because I see the snake coming back around. And like trying to bite. It's like whoever this is in this Two of Cups energy, it's like they want to come back around, but it's only to inject more poison. maybe to try to bite you again. It's not authentic, so be aware of that, especially with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the Strength card and the Two of Cups in reverse, please. Clarify this. Yep, the truth, right? That's the truth, right? And I feel like that's what they're telling you. You passed the test, and that's the truth. The best thing you could have did was cut it and walked away. This is Archangel Michael coming through too, protecting you. He's coming in. He's the one who come in and give you the strength. He handed you that sword. He's the one who come into your dreams, right? In that Crow version. He's the one who come into your dreams and handed you this sword. And showed you, like, you could have had dreams about different people. But whatever these dreams were, they were the truth. He was protecting you for the whole time, right? It was for your own protection, is what he was telling you. I was protecting you. This person, I feel like whoever this was, this other person was, they're very weak. Let's pull another card on that. Two Cups and a Strength card in reverse. Yeah. See the bird. There he is, Archangel Michael holding that bird. Here's your strength. Here's your courage. Right? Be proud. Be proud of how hard you have worked. And that's the honest to God's truth. You did the work. They are proud of you. You've accomplished something. And look, the Nine of Pentacles is all about that light shining down upon you, the spotlight. So there could be something with work coming through too. For some of you who may have businesses, there could be a gateway opening up where your business is going to now expand at an accelerated rate with the Phoenix coming out. Your transformation is almost complete, is what I feel they're telling me. And by the end of the weekend, you're going to be looking back like, whew, wow, right? Wow. Wow. Man, thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting me, giving me the wisdom and the knowledge that I needed in my dreams, clearing that cloudiness, right? Clearing that cloudiness and helping me to go through this purification and giving me the awareness that I needed to know that no matter what, if I can't see what I can or cannot see, know that I am on the right path, that I'm exactly where I need to be, right? There could be some other people around you. So look, and now there's a surprise around the corner that is coming from the angels, and they're telling you why, because you deserve it. So be proud of that and trust that no matter what, you're going to be okay, right? And that they love you, and stay positive because you are worthy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of a future, to write a future of beauty, power, success, happiness. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend.